My name is Terry Davis, and I am Black History. My name is Terry Davis, and I serve as Deputy Director of the Department of Public Works. I started with the City of Birmingham on April the 29th of 1985. And from that time, I started out as a laborer. So there was a lot of transformation taking place at the city. With the dissent decree in place, I think the goal was to bring black people up to the same level as some of the white employees had achieved and the black employees had not been able to achieve. So at that time, positions like supervisor, even garbage truck driver, we were able to be promoted into those positions. In July of 2016, I was promoted to public works supervisor. And it's all been uphill from there. Came up in Smithfield Projects, moved there in 1968 and didn't leave until I was 18 years old. During the late 60s, if you were a teenager or younger, you sort of was blinded to what was going on around you. And at that time, there was a lot going on. But as a child, you didn't necessarily see what was going on. And then once you grew up or got to high school or beyond, and you realized some of the things that were happening, and you wonder, how did you miss it before that time? I would hear about the marches, some of the marches, people who would say, well, you better not go to this side of town if you're riding your bike, or you better not go to that side of town. No matter where we went, whether it was West End or Woodlawn or Avondale, we go to Ensley, Titusville, down Green Springs to Homewood, parts of Titusville and other communities. We never had a problem. And we would take those rides on every Sunday, and we challenged ourselves as to how far we go. I do recall the day that King was assassinated. I guess it made me sort of angry in a way. So when I go out, I would look for those pointers that I would not look for, So it had a major effect on the way I looked at things, even as a child. It is truly an honor for me to serve as Deputy Director of the Department of Public Works. And I have to admit, it was a great shock to me that I was even being considered for that position. But it's an honor for me at this point, from that point up until now. But as long as you have a love for the people and the job, I think it shows everyone who you really are.